Welcome, everyone. This is Richard Lasciado, study abroad counselor, and with us we have Idris Kadri. Now, Idris Kadri went in 2022 fall intake, and he went to Arizona State University for his master's program. Idris, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi everybody, I am Idrees. I did my BTech in Bangalore and I met Richard sir from my university. He helped me out in my entire journey to masters. I think within 1 to 2 months he completed everything between GRE, IELTS, my visa work, everything. And here I've just completed. I just graduated. I think 2 or 3 months ago from ASU with a good 3.8 GPA. That's it about me.
Congratulations, basically, for graduation, for getting a good GPA of 3.84, which is excellent. So, Idris, once you got your visa, you went to US. So, how was your experience first time on the US airport? You are landing. So, take it from there. How was your experience for the first time?
It was a very interesting experience. Everything looked much different than what you're used to. You're used to a little bit of difference, but looking at everything, everything was completely different. Yeah. Um, I landed in LA in the night, so I can't really tell too much about it. But just from the people and how friendly everyone were, from that you can tell.
Okay. So, you did you stay on campus or off campus
I
accommodation?
stayed off campus accommodation.
So did somebody come you to pick you up, or did you have to go and find your own accommodation? How was it? Yeah.
No, somebody came to pick me up. I actually knew someone from India in Arizona. So, he came, he picked me up, we had food together, and, sort of helped me out in the first few days. Um, but he stayed pretty far away, so I had to do my own things.
Okay. So when basically you are in US and you are away from your family, you are away from your land, how easy or difficult it is to communicate, to understand, to get your work done in the initial, let's say, first few couple of months, how easy or difficult it was?
Yeah, I think this is the story with everyone who I have spoken to as well, is that the first semester is always, chaotic. You're always, you have to figure out how to cook food, how to, you know, do everything on your own, as well as, studying a new culture and, the accent is completely different. You go and ask for water, they don't understand what water is. So, small things like that, they get to you sometimes the first semester, and obviously it has a hit on your, what do you say, academics and your social life and things like that. But
How do you ask water now?
you have to ask it like water.
Okay. Perfect. So, in your first, basically, when you went there, you had to struggle, you had to understand the system. You had an orientation, right? Did that orientation help you to understand how it is?
Actually, I think I missed the orientation from what I remember. I actually flew in a little late and had to, I think there was a lot of online orientation that I was part of, and it helped in a bit. They taught us about, where the grocery stores are, where we can find Indian food. There was a specific orientation just for Indian students joining ASU, and they showed Indian restaurants, Indian stores, and things like that, and made you really comfortable and at home.
How many Indian students are there in US? Lots?
Oh, lots of them.
Okay. So you never felt that, there are less Indians. You felt as if as you are in home, or still it different?
No, it was still like home, We
Yeah.
completely. It was a lots of at least in Arizona State University, lots of Indian.
Perfect. So, when you basically now you understand about the classes, right? There are classes at different time intervals. Some are in the morning, some are in the afternoon, some are in the evening. and you need to understand what classes you are taking and when you have to go. So did you had a problem with basically understanding that system as well?
Yeah, no, the first semester, I think I learned it the hard way. So, I think when it was too late to change the classes, I learned, things like prerequisites that you have classes to take before you take some classes. There are units and credits and, the passing grades and things like that. So, first semester was very problematic for me. But luckily, I learned more. I found out more. Lots of help from my friends and family. We stabilized, and by the time it came to fourth semester.